Since most colleges require that enrolling students have taken 2 or 3 years of foreign language in high school, most of us here are probably familiar with foreign language education. But have you ever really thought about the importance of it? I didn't, until I got to college. My major requires that I take a foreign language up to a 201 level. I took 3 years of Spanish in high school, so when I was walked into 103 Spanish, I thought, oh, this will be easy. Well, I was totally wrong. Along with my fellow freshmen in that class, we were not as prepared as we thought we were. Today, I will demonstrate the importance of foreign language and why it should be implemented in all colleges. Through my research, I found 3 significant reasons on why the continuation or starting of foreign language in college is so important. 3 reasons are for cognitive skills, encouraging cultural awareness, and economic benefits. In 2016, Stephen Derrico says, in Foreign Language Education in America, that most Americans like to believe that we benefit from foreign language acquisition, yet we aren't seeing any kind of increase in foreign language enrollment. This is an issue because research proves its cognitive benefits such as memory, thinking, reading, writing, improving attention span, and even of us becoming more aware of the English language. Clifford Edelman states in Empirical Evidence of Foreign Language Study that learning language gives pupils opportunities to develop their listening, speaking, reading, and writing skills, and to express themselves with increasing confidence, independence, and creativity. All of these are important for education and for higher learning in college. Cultural awareness. Learning a foreign language helps us accept other cultures and gain an understanding of them. We begin to appreciate other cultures, and it can reduce discrimination or judgment towards other groups of people. In 2012, Marina Martinez-Luyrola and Fernando Di Rubio described how countries all over Europe, like Denmark, Sweden, and the Netherlands, develop foreign language speaking skills to be able to feel connected to the rest of the world. For these countries, it's a part of their social identity and seen as socially acceptable. For the U.S., learning other languages, even like Spanish or French, could connect us with the world. It's easy for us to think that we don't need to know anything but English, but these prove that it's not the case. Economically. By economically, I mean for employment and for our country. In 2016, Kathleen Stein Smith stated in her book, The U.S. Foreign Language Deficit, that Americans are among the least likely to speak another language. The United States foreign language deficit impacts our economic and national security, affecting both individuals and our society as a whole. She also places huge emphasis on encouraging foreign language skills to young people as a career asset. With foreign language, you're more likely to get a job because it looks really great on applications and could be a good asset to them. Also, knowing foreign language can be relevant to our country's events and things that go on around the world. Clifford Edelman points out in 1994, in Empirical Evidence of Foreign Language Study, that the languages which we were to learn in history have related to current overseas events or events in the country. So, during Vietnam, many people would learn Vietnamese. Or during the oil crisis of the 70s, people would learn Arabic. Or people would learn Japanese for trade competition. Now, there is some opposition to this, and many people believe that college students or people that aren't children are too old to learn a new language. Well, that's not necessarily the case. In 2006, Jennifer Larson Hall at the University of North Texas examined a study of Japanese students learning English. They compared a group of 9-year-old Japanese students and 13-year-old Japanese students. Researchers followed these students who were taking 4 hours of English class a week for 6 years. At the end of the 6 years, the researchers tested the students in their cognitive and social skills in English. The younger group only saw a modest increase in their scores, nothing too significant. She also reviewed similar cases around the world in which researchers tested effects of younger learning versus older language learning. She states, in no cases were earlier starters statistically better than later starters. The only advantage found for earlier starters was in attitudes and motivation. Another problem is lack of interest or effort. To fix this, we must push the encouragement of foreign language education and its importance. In 2016, Kathleen Stein-Smith listed a number of ways we can do this. One way is as individuals, so in our families, in our communities, in our workplace. Another is as educators, in the classroom and through research. And through government officials and agencies, they can develop policies to empower students and prospective workers to develop foreign language skills. And lastly, we can work together to support foreign language learning. The more people that know of its benefits and its importance, the greater chance we will see enrollment increase. Now, if universities require foreign language, students could gain great benefits from it. I would have never realized the importance if I wasn't required to take that 1 in 3 Spanish class. And if you're interested in this, you can easily participate by signing up for a 101 language class. I'm not implying that we must all be fluent or bilingual by the time we graduate. I'm just saying that's helpful and useful to have a grasp on another language and to know about it. Whether it's German or French or Spanish or even Japanese, you never know when it'll help you in life, workplace, or even on vacation. I hope now that you can all consider incorporating foreign language into your life if you haven't already. Thank you.